Hello, PointPay family, and I'm glad to welcome you all to this February's AMA session. As always, with me is Diana. Hello, Diana.
Hello, everyone.
So, Diana was yet again kind enough to collect all of your questions that you've submitted through the form a couple of days ago, and she will be fishing those questions out from the main chat and hopefully asking me those questions later. So, today we'll start by summarizing the outgoing month and share some announcements for the month of March. And at the end of the of this AMA session, I will be answering some of your questions that you've submitted through the form earlier. So to keep everything clear and structured, this video I plan to talk about the current promotions and events, including the 0% trading fees, and also to discuss the rewards hub. The rewards hub and the recent wave of new listings on the platform. So, and in the next video, which will be published next Thursday, which will be released on March the 5th. So we'll go into kind of more detail about the March releases, what we've managed to release so far, because it's going to be the end of the the last month of the quarter, so we are prioritizing the new releases for the platform that we've been working on since probably mid-November. So yeah, it's kind of some things are going through the final testing phases at the moment, so we'll be talking about those things in detail. So let's move on. Before we move on to our first topic, just a quick reminder to like this video, to subscribe if you haven't already done so, leave us a comment, and also press the bell button whilst you're watching the video. All of those things together really help us to promote the video to other people, so they can join our platform and find out about us more organically. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is the promotional activities that we have on our platform. So there are live at the moment. So if you're watching this video around the release date or in the near future, you can take part and benefit and receive those rewards right now. So the first one is our 0% trading fee promotion on the PointPay exchange. It started at the beginning of February and it will continue to run until the beginning of next week. So you still have, so today is the 26th. So you still have a couple of days until it's running. So during this time, PointPay users can trade all pairs on PointPay exchange with 0% trading fees. We do not make any exceptions. We do not set any volume limits. So if you want to trade completely free of charge, you can already do so. And yes, you still have a couple of days to take part in this promotion. And pretty much you don't need anything special to participate as soon as you have an account in PointPay. And I don't think you even have to complete the KYC so far. You just have to deposit the money. You automatically become a participant of this program. So don't miss the opportunity to trade right now. I think it's more efficient than ever. And I think with crypto going down, I think it's the best time for you to get on a bandwagon and buy crypto very, very cheaply without any commissions or fees. So the second activity that we're discussing today is the PointPay contest dedicated to Winter Olympic Games 2026. So the contest was very simple and accessible, I think. So to participate, you only needed to publish one post on Twitter, currently X, and as a reward, you enter a draw of 7 prizes of platinum user level. So, and yes, that's the maximum level you can achieve on our platform. And I think it's going to be given to you for a limited number of days. You have to go into the post to find out kind of more information about it. So how can you participate in this promotion? All you need to do is create an account. You have to have an account on Twitter, where you have to kind of talk about the ongoing 0% trading fee promotion on PointPay. And in your post, there has to be some kind of vague reference to the Olympic Games, as a contest pretty much is dedicated to them. So in the end, you have to include the hashtag Olympics 2026 and the hashtag PointPay Olympics. So pretty much we could easily find your post, and then one of the members of our marketing team will have a look at it, and they will choose the winner. So we will publish all of the results next week on March 3rd, and after that pretty much we will contact the 7 lucky winners. We will confirm that you actually have a PointPay account, and we will give you the reward of a platinum level for a certain number of days, I think. But the exact number of days you have to go into the post, because I don't have this information in front of me. So good luck to everybody. You still have a couple of days to trade with 0 fees commission, and you still have a couple of days to Twitter and tweet on X with the hashtag PointPay Olympics. So now that we have covered all of the current activities, let's move on and talk about the new thing that we have on our platform, and that is the Rewards Hub. So I already mentioned in the previous AMA session when I kind of already announced the release. So today we'll talk about the current state of this feature and what we have managed to introduce in the last kind of 3 weeks since the video was released. So among the first tasks, we included the deposits, trading, and a referral, so inviting a friend. So these steps, I think, help users to get more familiar with the platform and its core features. For experienced users, there's nothing new in terms of kind of actions, except of course, we reward them with vouchers for trading commissions, etc., etc. So at the moment, you can receive up to $50 in vouchers, which I think is quite cool, which is a solid start for a new user, and I think it's a solid bonus for kind of users who regularly trade on our platform. So I would recommend to you all visiting the Reward Hub tab on our exchange today, and to review the tasks, and kind of you can start to complete them. Maybe some of them will already be completed automatically. We will pretty much the number of tasks is not final, it's kind of a starting point, and we will be expanding those tasks further, and we will gradually add the new ones and update the existing tasks. Some of them may even kind of reset regularly, so it's a constant feature that we're planning to run on our platform to pretty much incentivize users to kind of be active on the platform by completing tasks, and kind of we will give them certain small rewards. Some of them might be trading commissions, some of them might be real money, some of them might be NFTs, etc., etc., etc. So okay, and with that, I'm finishing today's news section, and I'm moving on to your questions. So please let me remind you that all of the questions were sent today by the PointPay users through our special Google form that we publish shortly before kind of each AMA session, but the link is always the same. So don't be afraid to use the same link, and you can always ask me any question there. Always have a look at what questions come up most frequently. always try to pick out the most interesting questions from there as well. So please do use it. And yes, pretty much if you would like to ask your own question, please send it through the form, and we may obviously select it for the upcoming videos. But yeah, keep in mind that we receive quite a lot of them, and we try to kind of sometimes paraphrase them, sometimes combine two questions together to make it more interesting. So all of those things are happening. So with that being said, Diana, please move on to the questions.
Sure. Well, let's start with the first question. How does the current decline in the price of Bitcoin and the general uncertainty among traders and holders affect PointPay?
So obviously we are a cryptocurrency platform, and we are naturally influenced by the market condition and the overall sentiment in the crypto space. However, kind of the overall influence can constantly vary. So at the moment, I can't say that we're experiencing any serious difficulties. The only adjustment that we had to make was related to the timing of releases of certain features and certain marketing activities that we're planning to run. So something that has already started, the 0% trading fees, that's obviously continuing to run. But yeah, so pretty much we had to reschedule certain releases because March is kind of the end of the first quarter, and we're trying to release all of those things together. So we're just currently taking a bit more time to test certain things, and we might push it towards the end of the month. And the second thing that I think has to be mentioned is obviously the trading volume. So when the market goes down, the sentiment, kind of overall sentiment in the crypto space goes down, the overall trading volumes are going down. I can even, if you'll give me a moment, I'll even tell you. So if we go on coin market cap and we have a look kind of at the kind of year-to-date information. So in January this year, the trading volume for Bitcoin was roughly 18.5 billion daily volume, and right now it's 48. So it has decreased by half. No, wait. So what is it? So at its highest, was 60, 66, even 77. So 77 was the highest in early January, and now at the lowest, which was a couple of days ago, which was 49. So almost by 30%, the overall kind of market went down, which obviously affects how we operate, because we make money mostly on commissions. So when the overall trading volume goes down, the commissions obviously go down. So that's kind of logical, and also people move on to platforms with a lot larger liquidity. So kind of, pretty much everybody moves to tier 1 exchanges, and the trading volumes on tier 2 and tier 3 exchanges usually drop even further. So if the overall market went down by, as I said, 30% or something, for tier 2 and tier 3 exchanges, it goes down in terms of trading volume even further. So I think 50% it fell for us. But then it quickly recovers, so it's kind of a seesaw type of situation. So what else? Yes, trading volumes also in terms of the marketing activities. It has to be mentioned. So we constantly run listings, co-marketing activities, grant programs, etc., and obviously all of those things are currently postponed. So we're not doing anything new until the market recovers, pretty much, because yeah, pretty much that's what we have to do, because nobody wants to run anything when the sentiment, kind of overall crypto sentiment, is terrible. So but then, when the market sentiment kind of improves, what you see is this bottleneck, of many projects trying to release their things all at the same time. So that creates also some kind of noise and volume, of many, many things by different projects being released all at once. And obviously we can't, do listings and marketing activities all at once as well. So we also have to kind of time it out. So yes, it is a challenge. It's a challenge that's been going on for almost 2 months. Obviously, what happened a couple of days ago was pretty much we are at the lowest point. Yeah, I think, well, let me just have a look again. Yeah, kind of quite bad. But if we have a look at 2022, that was even lower. It was 18,000. 2023, it was 11,000. So yeah, kind of all of those things happen in terms of volume. So, what can you do? We can't do anything. We can't influence the market, but that's where we are. It obviously affects us because we have to, postpone certain things, but it's not detrimental to our business model, and we still have enough money, and we still generate enough money to sustain our operations. So yeah, that's where we are. Okay, there's no reason to worry about anything, so let's move on to another questions.
Sure, let's move to the second and the last question. How actively is PointPay growing in terms of new users right now?
Well, to be honest, the number of new users is not kind of the most impressive metric at the moment, especially ever since the start of the year. As I said before, with kind of crypto going down, and obviously that affected us in terms of the signups. But since we've released the kind of onboarding platform and rewards hub thing, that increased our retention rate quite significantly, and that increased our conversion rate. So we work on several metrics, pretty much. One of the metrics is kind of how many people saw the ad or saw whatever, how many of them actually go to the platform. They might have a look at the platform, then of those people, how many actually sign up, and then of those people who actually signed up, how many people actually deposit and trade on our platform. So it's kind of, it looks like a funnel. I think it's called the marketing funnel, conversion funnel or something along those lines. And pretty much we have significantly improved in terms of retention and conversion on the last stages of the onboarding process. So when people register, we've noticed since we've released the rewards hub and the kind of onboarding feature there, the conversion rate has tripled, which is an impressive statistic, I think. So that means if we improve kind of our conversion rates, overall conversion rates to our platform from the ads that we run and from the marketing activities that we do, kind of that means that more people will be joining our platform through the user interface and the marketing activities that we're running internally. But yeah, I told you honestly, yes, since the beginning of the year, it's not been the greatest time for us, but it's still respectable, and overall kind of paying customers are relatively the same since kind of middle of last year. And also we're not running any kind of major marketing campaigns at the moment. We do kind of regular campaigns which we do in terms of user acquisition. And as I said before, the overall market sentiment is not terribly favorable. It's not the best time to acquire new users, and pretty much you don't see that many new kind of comers into crypto entering the market. That usually happens during the boom years or the boom months. So hopefully the situation will change significantly when we launch our marketing campaign, which is planned for the next quarter for our institutional clients, and after that we roll out campaign to attract some new retail clients, and we'll also be releasing the futures trading very, very soon, so there will be some marketing around that as well. So yeah, is that it? Okay, I presume that's it.
So, yes, that was the last question.
Okay, brilliant. So I think with that, I will finish the questions for today. I think we've done just about 20 minutes. There was some technical error in the middle. I'm terribly sorry about that. That sometimes happens. There was a technical glitch with the camera, but nonetheless, we've managed to kind of record all of those things together. And in the next video, I will talk about what we're planning to release on PointPay in the coming weeks and months. And thank you all very much. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. And I'll see you next Thursday. Thank you.